I got involved with Bridge the Gap about a year ago, last fall. Basically, I had offered my services as a writing teacher to help the high school students with their writing skills because that was my background. I taught high school for 8 years and mostly writing to senior classes. And so I was excited to keep working with high school students. I had moved recently and had not been able to teach, and I was excited about being able to work with high school students again. And um, that's what I did for the first several weeks, and then it sort of morphed into a different position. And now I'm the academic advocate, working with the students, their families, and the school. Education has always been really, really important to me. I grew up in the southern part of the United States, the deep south, most people call it. And I grew up um, low income and in the rural part of Georgia. Um, and I was the very first person in my family on both sides, my mom's side and my dad's side, to actually go to a 4-year college, graduate, and get a degree. It's very uncommon, or at least it was whenever I was young, for Georgia natives, people who were born and raised in Georgia, to leave. And so I was considered quite the odd duck. But I really knew that, and in my heart, that education was a way for me to have a better life and be more successful than I saw people around me whenever I was growing up. I also witnessed a lot of prejudice and bigotry and racism in the South. And I understood that through a higher education, so through a college degree, getting myself educated, that I could choose to move away from that sort of environment, and that's one of the reasons also that I uh, want to help others who grew up in the same sort of environments I grew up in, help them succeed in the way that I did in order to better themselves. I think it is an amazing opportunity to be able to touch the lives of um, kids who don't necessarily have the greatest of opportunities around education. And for me, as someone who values that so much, for me to be able to pass that opportunity along and maybe even the passion for learning along is really quite special to me. I'm working hard to better support students in their academics at Bridge the Gap and helping to build the program there by building the communications between the families and the schools. We found that Bridge the Gap that students needed a little bit more help than just homework support or just some extra explanation around subject matter. They actually needed to have some family support in talking with teachers and in talking with counselors. And so that's what I'm doing to help make sure that Bridge the Gap is doing all it can do to support our students.